Even the strongest fall. Not every happy story has a happy ending. Not always that the good guy wins. Heroes fail. Life doesn't go as planned. No matter who you are, you will fall. You will see days where you wish that you were enough, but the reality is you will never be enough because you're always growing. You're always facing the next thing. When granola was first introduced, it was that guy who sought power without working hard for them. Although he gave almost all of his life for it, but he's the embodiment of feelings that control us. While he fought Goku and won, now that he's fighting Vegeta and Vegeta achieved a new form, we all think that this is it. He will stop him. But as this arc began, it will not end this soon. We're happy for Vegeta. We saw him achieve what he always wanted to achieve. The powers of the gods of destruction, something to rival Goku. This fight is being seen by Kakarot himself. He will see Vegeta's new form and the end of it. Will this be the goodbye forever, or will the future carry more surprises? This is chapter 75 of the Dragonball Super manga. We pick up right after Vegeta achieved his new form. Granola doesn't believe that the power of him is unbounded. He doesn't understand that Vegeta has different plans. He charges his attack and throws it at Granola, blinding him, and from it emerges and grabs him. Your head's gotten too big. It's time to take you down, a pig. Get ready for a dose of my tough love. He hit pumps him and throws him away. Granola though gains his momentum back and flies up. The prince doesn't give him any chance. He's above him. He punches him down as he lands his head on a rock. It hurts him. Now the fight isn't as easy as before. He's losing. Vegeta is still going at him. From behind him he kicks him up. Granola tries to attack him with Ki Blast. As he looks, Vegeta is not there. He's above him. He kicks him down to the forest beneath him. From the smoke, our foe flies. We see our Saiyan smiling. He only smiles when he's fighting. This smile is the smile of the Saiyan who's having fun. Granola lands the first attack since Vegeta transformed. With all of the weight and power he has, he puts all of his weight on Vegeta's stomach. Vegeta gets his head up and says, "The thing is, the harder my battle soul burns, the stronger I grow." He grabs his head and turns back. Then he flies down with Granola and throws him to his hometown, destroying a part of it. This Vegeta is way different than any Vegeta that we've seen, since he's a lot more sinister and a lot more destructive than before. He's like a prince of destruction. The god of destruction attributes is manifesting in him, and I'm liking it. Granola doesn't have time to catch his breath. Vegeta is flying at him with a kick that sends him flying, crashing to everything behind him, while the prince is just smiling. It's like he's an entirely different person. He gets stronger by taking damage. And what's a god of destruction? He tells him, there are these beings called gods of destruction. Our universe has one, and he's the one who taught me about this power. Granola takes a couple of steps back. So this god granted you this power? Did I say that? No. This power is my own. Our battle has awakened it for the first time. This innate power within me is grateful for him, since he's the one that drew this power for him. That only makes our foe angrier. Enough nonsense. You stronger than me? That's impossible. He fires at him an energy attack. Vegeta just powers up and destroys it. Good. Nothing revs me up more. Granola starts sending at him a barrage of key blasts, all landing on Vegeta. He just keeps sending them one after the other. Vegeta flies up from the dust. As Granola shouts shield, he puts a barrier around himself that blocks his attack. He asks him, why don't you dodge? This isn't like your ally's power that makes his body avoid danger. You speak of Kakarot's Ultra Instinct. Don't you dare compare his pathetic technique to my own. Kakarot's body may have a mind of its own, but I am all ego. In fact, go ahead and call this Ultra Ego. Now it has a name that defines it, a name that defines this new form of the Prince of All Saiyans, and it's called Ultra Ego. Honestly, it fits him. Ultra Instinct, body moving on its own. Ultra Ego, everything is driven by this Saiyan's ego. And Vegeta, we all know him. Everything that he does is because of his ego and his pride. So it fits him, and they did him justice with this one. But this justice won't last for long. The battle reignites. Powering up, he goes at him with a kick that goes through his barrier, landing on his face, now destroying whatever is left from the city. From the distance, watching them is the Namekian. He sees Granola fighting. He thinks it's Frieza. Granola is mad. He isn't even Frieza, so he's not losing to him. Vegeta gives him a history lesson. He tells him that the Saiyans haven't been wiped out by a meteor. It was all Frieza's doing. He erased them. The Saiyan tribe is yet another one pushed to the brink of extinction by Frieza. Driven by anger and frustration, Granola doesn't believe him, and even if he's telling the truth, this isn't a reason to call off his revenge on the Saiyans. He goes at him with a punch. Vegeta doesn't even try to dodge it. He catches it with his forehead and starts bleeding. Though he's not fazed. Believe what you want, but I speak the truth, and don't think for a second that I want your pity. He kicks him up. Granola grabs one of the towers from the city and lands on it. The voice in his gadget, and to this point I don't know who this is talking to him, telling him that it appears the Saiyans were victims as well. So what? Granola says. That doesn't change the fact that the Saiyans killed my people, and yet it doesn't seem that those two were aware of that. He shouts, enough oatmeal. He throws his eye, or oatmeal per se, to the ground. Now that I'm the strongest, I don't need support anymore. He's getting too arrogant to a point where I just wish where Vegeta's just gonna pound him and show him who's the strongest. He gets down and they start talking. You claim I'm not used to my power. Then I will have to make up that lack of experience now against you. You are not the only one who grows stronger the more he fights. He holds the tower up and throws it at Vegeta. The Saiyan destroys it. What's this? So willing to destroy this whole town now. There's nothing left to do. Even his hometown is willing to destroy for his goal and his revenge. He grabs every house and throws them all at once at our Saiyan. They're all landing. Vegeta isn't dodging. As some of the fog clears, Vegeta has taken some hits. He knows that the one against him is willing to go to any length. Then fight by him. Bring it on. The fight is now fierce. When Vegeta lands a punch, Granola lands another. They're exchanging attacks, but this time Vegeta is reaching his limits. He's bleeding, and it's seen that he's a bit worn out. Although he knows it's tough, he wants to keep it up. He wants to grow stronger. He sends a key attack at him that barely misses him. He throws him off balance. So you can dodge after all. Or are you hitting your limit at last? Vegeta just looks at him with a bright smile. It's unwise to doubt a Saiyan's combat prowess. We live for battle. He's lying. He's reaching his limit. Everything has a limit at one point, and he's still a mortal. a mortal who gets damaged, a mortal who gets tired. Beside the river is Goku. He's drinking and is awake after all. He's watching the battle from the distance. He can't believe what he's seeing. Vegeta's new form and Granola's moves are sharper than ever. He's getting the hang of fighting, so he's not gonna just stand there. He can't be taking it easy on the sidelines forever. He's healing himself to go back to the fight. He wants to help Vegeta. He knows he needs him. He knows something is up. He's witnessing his friend fighting with all of his power while he's sitting there. He knows what will happen if he didn't help. The fight's still ongoing. Vegeta is driven back by Granola. He fires at him a massive energy attack that throws him away. Vegeta is worn off. He's almost losing consciousness and his body is severely damaged. Vision blaring. I've taken far too much damage. The side effects of this form and his willingness to fight so carelessly are showing. While he's less badly injured, Granola is still intact. From the dust his lair, he readies an attack to take out Vegeta. He will end this now once and for all. He charges all of his ki, all of his god of destruction ki. This will destroy anything it touches, so he's using the Hakai power. Want to protect your precious planet, then you'd better stop it yourself. But Granola is just looking at him with a fierce look, not hinged, not moved. You're a brave one. Then this will be your doom. He sends it at him. Granola looking at it. His left eye changes to a red one. It catches Vegeta by surprise. He fires straight at Vegeta's energy, destroying it all. The blast gets smaller and smaller, then it all releases. It's seen from every corner of this planet. It drives Goku down and everyone away. It's massive, but the fight didn't end. Vegeta has reached his limit. He's on the ground for the first time since he achieved this form. He can't believe how he did it, and I don't know also how he did it, though Granola walks towards him. I have to thank you, Saiyan. You're responsible for drawing out this power of mine. Both of his eyes are red now. I don't know what they indicate and how he pierced through the Hakai power. Vegeta is also in shock, so if Vegeta doesn't know, how will I? This guy is different than anything we've seen. He took out Hakai power like it was nothing. He proved to us now that he's different than all, and I respect him. He wants justice, he wants revenge, and well, if he wants that, he gave a lot for it, so why not? The thing that I didn't like is, I wasn't expecting Vegeta's form to win, but I wasn't expecting it to lose this badly also. He held out for a long time, so I give him that. He held his ground more than Goku in his Mastered Ultra Instinct form, and yet he's still conscious, so he may get up. And now that Goku is awake, they can fuse, they can fight together. There's a lot of possibilities, but one thing for sure, Goku now respects him a lot. He's seen what Vegeta is capable of. He's seen the truth and realized it also. He realized that Vegeta is one to be feared. Realized that now they're both on equal ground, and now he needs his help. He needs him there. Seeing the fight is the bandits. They're searching for the Dragonballs, and this is exactly what they wanted. To let those three fight while they search for the Dragonballs and wish for something sinister. This is where this chapter ends. Goku stand up and help Vegeta. Make Granola realize the undoings and the wrong path that he's taken. Let him see that life isn't like he's seeing it now. There's more to it, more hope. Hope that lies within every one of us. Make him see the better good of this world. Thank you for watching. I hope you're safe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.